Just think, these 2 garbage cans of potatoes are going to grow at least enough for me to enjoy some fresh eating when they come to maturity. Welcome to Blooming Wildwood Homestead. Today we are going to plant potatoes in garbage cans. If you are new to this concept, it might seem a bit unusual, but here's why this might benefit you the most. When I lived in the city and had limited gardening space, I didn't have the ability to go ahead and put potatoes in the ground. They were going to spread too much and take up too much room for the allotment that I had. However, just because I didn't have the space, it didn't mean that I didn't want to grow potatoes from the garden. Using the garbage cans is a great way to go ahead and grow those potatoes in a small space, or I would also say if you are renting a particular home and you're doing more container gardening, you don't want to have something established put into place, this would be a great option. As well as if you are planning to move to a homestead at some point during the growing season. Just because you might be considering moving to a new location doesn't mean that you can't do some gardening with the idea that you can take it with you. So container gardening is really going to be your best option in that particular circumstance. Let me show you just how easy it is to plant these potatoes. You're going to start with a garbage can. I chose a black plastic just because it's going to be a little bit more warming with the dark color, and plastic is easy to go ahead and drill your drainage holes into and things like that. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and put in your drainage holes. These are about an inch, maybe 1.5 inches up from the bottom, and I went ahead and drilled these all the way around the garbage can. I also put drainage holes into the bottom, and you can see here I just sporadically put them around, probably not a specific rhyme or reason to the pattern, just so that it looks like it's going to really drain that water out and keep your potatoes from rotting in the garbage can. The next thing you want to do is add some soil into your garbage can. I am not going to fill this all the way up because you want to leave room to be able to add soil as your potatoes grow. So I'm going to put just a nice layer at the bottom. I put in about 3 shovelfuls of the garden compost mix. You can really get seed potatoes from anywhere. You can purchase them at a local nursery, you can order them online, but you can also have your own seed potatoes from the previous year. I was cleaning out my pantry and I came across a bag with a few potatoes that had been harvested last year, and these are not potatoes I'm going to be eating right now, but they are definitely planting potatoes. They have more shoots than I would typically start out with, but that doesn't really matter. And they are not winning any beauty pageants, let me tell you that. However, they're still going to be great potatoes for planting, and it will be amazing to see how many fresh potatoes I'm able to harvest from what I just found in the pantry. When you purchase seed potatoes at the store, you're probably going to find something a little more similar to this. This one has a small eye on it, and it's not super long or already growing a ton. And this is probably more the stage that I would typically start planting at, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, the other ones are going to do just fine. I'm just going to make sure that I cover them completely with soil to give them their best start. All right, we're ready to go ahead and put these into the garbage can. Now, I only have 2 garbage cans and I have 10 potatoes, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 5 in each garbage can. Depends on the size of your seed potato. 4 would probably be better, but it doesn't matter, it'll be fine. All right, I planted these in here so that the eyes are pointing towards the top. That way they'll be able to grow up, and then they'll develop their roots and have the vines come up the top. So we'll see this definitely grow and change. Now we just need to cover these with a bit of soil and we'll be set. You do want to be gentle with this step just so that you're not accidentally breaking off the eyes. And I just used my hand to go ahead and smooth out that soil. Now, I don't have to do anything else with it besides make sure that it is getting the water that it needs. As the plants begin to grow, rather than hilling them, because I don't have that option here, I'm going to add more soil around the plant as it grows. And I'll probably add soil to this 2 to 3 more times, depending on how well the plants start growing. After that, once it's time for harvest, all I have to do is find a good location where I can dump the garbage can over, and it will be super easy to harvest my potatoes from the garbage can. I hope today's video was helpful to give you some options of different ways that you can raise potatoes at home. If it was, don't forget to click like, and I would love to have you subscribe and be part of our community here at Blooming Wildwood Homestead. Until next time, bye everyone.